we are not protected. You are not protected. I'm not. Our neighbors are not. We are civilians who online can be subjected to propaganda, and our governments are not protecting us. And this is happening often through Facebook, Twitter, YouTube/Google, and they should then protect us too.
The U.S. Congress asked you to testify before a subcommittee?
Yes, that too.
Yeah. What was that like?
So it was really good that the congressmen were paying attention, and they were asking us experts what to do about this and what kind of legislation to put out. But the thing is, in this, I already recommended new legislation to be put in place 2016 because this was and still is a national security threat.
You're talking about to the U.S. You said in 2016 they needed to pay attention.
To all nations. Because this trolling phenomenon is international, and Russia can attack and attacks any country's citizens, and we are not protected. You are not protected. I'm not. Our neighbors are not. We are civilians who online can be subjected to propaganda, and our governments are not protecting us. And this is happening often through Facebook, Twitter, YouTube/Google, and they should then protect us too.
Well, they should.
Yeah.
But so now we have people who are hearing us talk and they're thinking, what can I do as an average citizen to protect myself from this dark place, this dark web, this dark troll factory, this dark propaganda?
One really good trick is not to accept any kind of orders or any kind of ideas from unknown social media profiles who might approach or invite you to some shady groups. And also, sometimes it's worthwhile to notify officials if you see some shady activity.
Do you think that makes a difference? Do you? Do you think the officials will help?
Yeah, well, they should help because this is a foreign state-sponsored propaganda factory which is conducting psychological operations on a foreign soil. So they should really be interested. And so far, Mueller, for example, who investigated the interference, he was interested. So
Robert Mueller.
There is big interest in this topic.
And you said read his report.
Yes, definitely. It's so exciting. Of course, it's also very informative, but it's much more exciting than your regular crime novel. And it's all true. It's a dystopia almost like.
You also mentioned having recently seen the documentary about Cambridge Analytica.
Yeah, so the Cambridge Analytica operations to rise Mr. Trump as president have been really similar, strikingly similar to the techniques which the Russian troll factory has used to pull him as the president. They have been gathering information about Facebook users and then micro-targeted advertisement, to put it very simply, to these people and micro-target groups. Basically the same stuff as the troll factory was doing.
You've been watching Coffee Near Me. We've been talking with Jessica Eero, who is a Finnish broadcast journalist who exposed early on in 2014 the Russian troll factories, and as a result has been personally threatened but hasn't given up the fight. So here's to the fight. Appreciate it.
Thank you.